Hello everyone, it's Megan from Amnesia Center. Today we're starting a series of tutorials on GKC. GameKit Controller is an incredibly powerful asset for Unity developers. This asset allows you to create complete 3D characters in just a few clicks, including movements, melee and ranged weapons, AI, vehicles, and so much more. It's insane. Of course, it's a paid asset, but honestly, at this price, it's a gift. Available on the Asset Store, the link is shared in the video description. Alright, let's begin. You just purchased GKC. Congratulations! Now, let's open Unity. Attention, GKC overrides quite a few things. It's imperative to back up your project if it's already created. We highly recommend starting from a fresh project, which is what we do in this tutorial. Go to Package Manager by opening Window Package Manager. Select My Asset and then enter GKC in the search if you have many assets. Otherwise, it will simply appear here. Now, click on Download, then on Import, and again on Import. The import process is very long. It takes between 15 and 30 minutes or even longer, so be patient. The integration window opens and displays the content that will be added to the project. We select All and Continue. Here, we see all the parts that will be overridden. We know this, so we click on Import. A small window opens to inform us that some APIs will be changed. And we click Yes, there's no problem. There's another wait for decompression. Sometimes the process bar can freeze on a file for several minutes, and you might think it has crashed, but no, just be patient. There, the base of GKC is installed. Congratulations! Before clicking play or clicking everywhere, it is imperative to install an additional package, Action Animation System. For that, it's very simple. The link is in the video description. It opens Google Drive and we download the file. Once downloaded, we click on the asset to install the pack. We will have to wait again for the installation and decompression, just like before. The animation package is installed. We can see here that there is a new folder named Mixamo Animations. At this point, GKC is operational. We will now create our first character. First, we can see on the console that there are a few minor errors. It's not serious. We click on Clear. So, we will create a platform to accommodate our character. Otherwise, it will fall into the void. We click on Game Object, 3D, and Plane. Here, we set it to 20. There it is! Now, we get to the serious stuff. We now have the new tab here named GameKit Controller. This is where we find all the functionalities of the asset. For this tutorial, we will use the first option, Create New Character. In this window, we will find all the options for our characters. We won't go through all the options in this first tutorial. Just to tell you here, you have the box, Use Custom Prefab to use your character. You can check this box and select your prefab. For this first tutorial, we will stick with GKC default character, named Alice. So, we click here on Assets and look for Alice. This is what the character looks like today. It might be that when you watch this video, the character is not the same as the one on screen. Amnesia Center will soon create 3D packs for GKC, including characters, but the process remains the same. Now, we click on Instantiate Character Prefab. This creates a group on the scene, which contains the character, and we see it here, the interface. We can now click on Show Setting List. This is where we will configure what we want on our character. So the weapons, the HUD, etc. For this tutorial, we will use a template. It's very practical, and we recommend starting this way. We check the template box here in the list, we select Basic. Now we click on Update, followed by Create Player. We now have our character ready and functional. The last little thing to do before clicking play is to select Main Camera. and delete it. We can see by clicking here that our character already has its own camera. This is the one that will be used, so we must delete the one from the scene. We can now click on play. So let's change the view a bit. That's better. And so we see the character moving. Everything is working fine. We notice in the top left the HUD for health. When we run or jump, the stamina bar. We also see that when I jump, I don't sink into the ground. If you sink into the ground, it's because you're a big doofus. And start the video from the beginning. There. This is where this first tutorial video ends. We will be back soon with more. Until then, be creative, be kind. This was Megan from Amnesia Center. Kisses!